Hello, everybody. Welcome to the weekend update and happy Valentine's Day out there to everybody. Excited for us to hopefully be getting into some of that warmer weather as we get towards the end of February here, but the snow keeps coming back. But hopefully everybody's had a great week. We're going to talk a lot of things updating here, great things going on this week, and lots of great things coming up next week here at Samson. Some big things coming up next week here at Samson Properties. So let's first dive into our weekly market update, see what's going on all over our markets, and then we'll dive into more details about what's going on here at Samson. So 18,300 showings in the DC metropolitan area. This is an interesting chart here. So we were down 7.7% showings. Now, some of that could be a couple of the snow days, but I was a little surprised that our showings were down. But then our contracts, 1150, were actually up 10%. So yeah, I didn't really normally they go hand in hand, right? So we had 8% less people looking, but 10% more contracts. So I guess that means more competition, or people were smarter about only seeing the ones that they were really interested in, I guess. So new listings, 1,162. That's 9% more than last week. We're going to keep seeing that number go up as we get into the spring market here. That active inventory, 5617, 21.7% more than last week, almost the exact same. So we've got 21.7% more than last year at this time, but about the exact same as last week. So it's good. We want to see that inventory flooding out there. That leads to a more balanced market if we have some more inventory. North Central Virginia, 4,600 showings, almost exactly flat from last week. 377 contracts, up 18% from a week ago. Love those numbers. New listings, 365, up 15% from last week. Now we're starting to cook with gas here. Active inventory, 1,800 homes, 29.6% more than last year at this time. So I love that. Let's keep those inventory numbers up higher. Leads to a lot more healthy market for sure. Our Baltimore metropolitan area, 10,600 showings. So 1.6% more than last week, so a little bit more. 690 contracts, 2% more. So, see, those numbers actually jive, right? Not the ones earlier. 649 new listings, so down 2%. It's an interesting dynamic. All the others have been pretty far up in the new listings week over week. Active inventory, 3,800, 17% more than last year at this time. So that's a good number, 1% more than last week. Our last market here, the smallest one, the Maryland, West Virginia Panhandle, just under 1,600 showings, which was 24% less than last week. Maybe they got hit harder by the snow. I don't know, but it's a fairly significant less number of showings, 400 showings less. Contracts, 153, well, 24% less showings. You're going to have less contracts normally, so 22% less contracts. New listings, though, figure this one out, 171, up 31%. So, it's a good chunk. That's like 50 more listings than a week ago. Active inventory, 23% more than last year at this time, 1.5% more than last week. So hopefully we're gaining more inventory, so all those showings and those contracts will pick up next week there at that Maryland, West Virginia Panhandle. We're going to pivot to our top performers for the week, our rock stars here at Samson Properties. So our top 5 in individual volume, Jeanette Secchi, great job. Aaron Probasco, fantastic. Lulu Jason, great job, Lucia. Kamal Park and Gabriella Oropeza. So Oropeza. Good job, Gabriella. Those are our top 5 for the week in volume. Top 5 for transactions, a lot of similar names here. Jeanette Secchi, double number 1, big week for you. Tiffany Dodson, number 2. Tao Nguyen, number 3. Lulu Jason, number 4. And Kamal Park, number 5. So great job to our top individual performers of the week. Our top teams in volume. Jason Shepard, Shepard Homes Group, continuing to crush it. Great job. The One Street Company, number 2. Carolyn Young Team, number 3. The Redstone Group, number 4. And One South Realty Group down in Richmond, number 5. Fantastic job to our top 5 teams in volume. Our top 5 teams in transactions for the week, very similar list. Shepard Homes Group, number 1. One Street, number 2. Carolyn Young, number 3. Redstone, number 4. And One South Realty Group, number 5. The exact same 5, actually. So great job to our top teams for the week. Congratulations to everybody for just fantastic. This was a pretty cool announcement. We actually passed a few days ago, I think, and we made this announcement yesterday publicly on social, but we are officially over 6,000 realtors. So golf clap to all you all. We're continuing to add people at a tremendous rate. People ask, why is that number not continuing to just go crazy up? Some people are getting out of the business. Some people do back away from the business. We don't have many people transfer out of our company, but we do have some people that are sunsetting their license. If you're out there watching this, the referral company is a great option. We've been trying to really inform everybody go to your referral company, refer to one of our realtors. You can still collect commissions. Don't give up that license that you worked so hard to get. Just move it to a referral, refer business to Samson Properties agents, and get big paychecks. So that 6,000 number is great. We added 158 people in January, so we're continuing to grow at such a fantastic rate. So I'm so thankful for all that amazing growth. So great job to everybody. Our Samson Award Show, Thursday, we're going to be in person. So if you got that invite, please RSVP. We need to get final numbers in. So RSVP now if you haven't. We need to get that final head count in. I wish I could invite everybody. The room does have limits, unfortunately, so we're going to bundle that up, put it together. Justin puts together a fantastic video. We're going to broadcast that 11 a.m. Friday, so you can log on to the Cardinal Nest, watch that on YouTube, watch it on the Cardinal Nest, watch the whole award ceremony put together, and it'll sit there for you. So great job. Look forward to seeing everybody on Thursday and then watching all on Friday. Wednesday, we also have our sales meeting, 9 a.m. Remember, we're Zoom now, so everybody could join in. We've got two great guests, Tonga Turner and Elizabeth Klein, two of our fantastic realtors, great speakers who have volunteered before to speak and just do a fantastic job. Both of them actually have been at Top Producer Takeover. I've helped in sales meetings before, and just fantastic speakers and got a lot of great knowledge. I've already seen their topics. Going to be good stuff. So join the fun, hour and a half. Remember, we just keep it about the market and good conversations and what's going on. All of our Cardinal producers for the month, all of our top producers for the month, and all of our new agents. Sarah and I tape a separate video for that, and we're going to put that out to everybody to watch as well. But we don't do that in the sales meeting anymore because we want to shorten that up a little bit so everybody could kind of just dive into the meat of the conversation of the sales meeting. We also just put this on the schedule, exciting for everybody in Northern Virginia Association of Realtors. NVAR, Ryan McLaughlin's our great CEO there. He's going to come by Thursday the 13th in studio here in Chantilly. Going to update us on all things NVAR, forms, court cases, lots of things going on. So NVR is a fantastic association. He's going to come by and do a 10 a.m. meeting with all of our agents that are in NVR and want to hear from the man himself. So circle down your calendar if you're interested in doing that. Our Lunch and Learns, that's just a reminder, you can refer anybody to these Lunch and Learns. And, we'll take care of them, help them join our family, and you get recruiting rewards. But as you can see there, joinsamson.com always has the most recent list. But we are everywhere all the time. If one of those looks good to you, circle it. And if it's near you, if not, check joinsamson.com because we even have more than that on the schedule already. So remember, you get those recruiting rewards as well. Want to dive into our contract trends here the Cardinal Title Group puts together. So this week, we had 136 contracts we're evaluating. So a good number here. That blue, the blue is the one I like to look at first. So the days on market below, 22%, 50%, and 27%. Normally translates to contracts that are above list price, 37%, 37%, 38%. It's interesting in all three jurisdictions, 37, 38% of the contracts were above list price, and then 38% roughly were lower than list price, and then the other third was in the middle. So it really is almost a third in the market last week out of all those contracts that came in. So that was interesting data there. About 80, 85% financed, 90%. Seller subsidy, West Virginia got in about a third of them, but normally about a fifth of the deals in the other jurisdictions have seller subsidies. About 2/3 of the people or more are getting financing. About 2/3 or more are getting appraisal contingencies. Home inspection, about 50-50 in Virginia is normally what it is, and it's about 60 to 75% in those other jurisdictions. Remember, these all come out by email as well, so you can have these. The last one I like to look at is that buyer comp. 99% of contracts paid a buyer's agent from the seller as part of the deal. 96% of those payments were 2% or higher. So really the buyers are getting paid as part of the deal. None of this lawsuit stuff from last year and having to get buyers signed by reps has affected our pay too much yet. So that's good news. Classes and education. Jumpstart Session 1 is live on the Cardinal Nest, or you can watch now on the Cardinal Nest and at Samson University. I'd encourage you to watch that. Great video by Lynn. Seller consultations class. So she did move this one online with the snow we had on Tuesday. But we've got the 18th of February, which is this week, and the 25th the following week. We're going to be at Bowie and Silver Spring offices in person, great seller consultation class and selling your value with Lynn Hamilton. So I'd encourage you to jump in there. Our HQDUs. So we've kind of changed the format a little bit. I also want to kind of put this plug in. We haven't put this out to everybody yet. We are open to letting you invite your outside friends from other companies to these HQDUs. We think the training, we think the cohesiveness is great. I think if you've got somebody from an outside company that you're like, look, I love it at Samson, and they're like, oh, really? Why? Invite them to HQDU. We're fine with it. We're open to our training being out there to everybody. So, they might see all the tools we have and be like, oh, geez, I want to be here. So I wanted to put that plug out there to you. But we've kind of changed the classes for each one now. We're having some of the great local realtors within that office teach classes. We're having a separate workshop class for each one. So I love the new format that we put in. It's been super successful. So we'll be down in Stafford Wednesday the 26th. And not this week. We've got a sales meeting this week, but the following week, the 26th. This one, we go ins and outs of new construction with Courtney Kuykendall. So that's awesome. Business planning with Dave. Selling your value with Lynn. So a lot of just variety of classes that we're going to offer this time, which is good stuff. Upcoming HQDUs. We did move DC NOMA. It was too snowy on Wednesday. We were worried about the weather, so we moved that to March 5th. It was going to be Waldorf, so we're going to push Waldorf back. So Stafford, DC NOMA, Columbia, and Alexandria are the next 4 that we've got on our schedule. So again, circle those, get out to them, do all the training. But again, don't be hesitant to invite a friend, for even if they're with another company, if they want to see some of what Samson's all about. All right, full schedule for next week. Start the Monday with the weekly boost with Lynn, print marketing class, group coaching next week. It's Lisa Wright. She's going to do Canva marketing. Good stuff there. Sell your value and Bowie with Lynn. We talked about Bold Trail listing promotion. It's a virtual class with Will, how to do listing promotions using Bold Trail. Sky Slope class. An evening business planning session with a business planning class with Lynn. That's going to be in the Bowie office 5 to 7 o'clock. So she's going to do 2 things that day in Bowie. Our virtual sales meeting Wednesday morning. Bold Trail Q&A Wednesday. A class on hashtags and campaigns on Thursday. And then Fast Track Commercial Real Estate Training Friday morning, 8:30. Contract addendum training GCAR and DC with Noble Friday. Friday financing with First Heritage. A Real Scout class with Stephanie on Friday. And then the 5th annual Samson Awards will be live at 11 o'clock on Friday as well. So, remember, always check the call nest for your other classes, orientations, lunch and learns, all that kind of fun stuff. Remember, we've got lots of top resources you can lean into. I don't know if we haven't given this reminder in a while, but the Jason Shepard class is in there. It's still for free for everybody, which is amazing. His How to Be a 7-Figure Realtor is all in there. We've got lots of other great tools in there. If you're not doing Jared James classes, I would encourage you to get in there. We provide a lot of this stuff for free, and sometimes you forget about it, but they're great trainings by great agents, either within our company or outside of our company. So I'd encourage you to hop into those. Just want to close out by saying, thank you for another great week here at Samson. Award ceremony is always a big deal because it's kind of like you take a minute to step back and look at all the great things that happened last year. We accomplished so many amazing things. So many great family members had a lot of success. So many people joined our family last year, and it's going to be a great day to be able to celebrate all of that. So thank you so much for all the support of Samson, all the support of Cardinal Title Group. And without that, we just can't continue to thrive. But we're looking forward to a great spring market coming up. And if you ever need anything, if you're not getting what you want out of your business, connect. Come in, see us at HQDUs, see us at trainings, reach out to your local people. We're here for you. We want to see everybody have an amazing year. So thank you, everybody. Have a great Valentine's Day and Valentine's weekend. And we will see you next week at our sales meeting Wednesday and award ceremony after that. Take care.